Okay, so now you're gonna go and find your job. In this case, I'm gonna use this MWEOC Improvements 13275. I'm gonna click on it, and right now on that job, we only have like one point that is gonna be our sole control, right? As you can see, it says SCP, that's survey control. I can check it in here. And what we need to do before we transfer, when we collect any type of data, it's going to be to do something called base shift. Okay, so I'm going to click here. So let's assume your rover is already there. I need you to go and set up the rover on top of that monument in the field, plumb it very, very well, and then wait for about 10 seconds. Once you are there, you're going to click on the plus sign that you see at the bottom of the screen. Okay, we are going to ensure that we have the correct configuration. In this case, we're going to click on the gear icon that you see. It's pretty small, but right to the left of where it says 5.906. And we're going to say we are going to collect mode. We're going to do averaging for a minimum of 5 seconds. Okay, and then we're going to click save. We need to ensure that the antenna height is correct. 5.906 meters is the right one. Feet. That is exactly 2 meters. And then we are going to go to the bottom right hand side of the screen where it says ANC, and we are actually going to change that library, right? We need to make sure that we're using the appropriate point file. In this case, please type this temporary. This is going to be a temporary control point. This will make sense momentarily. So go ahead and click on that. You can see now it says CPT, and we are going to call this one measure, right? We want to make sure that we know it's a measurement of one, but we don't want to override, of course, one, which is our current control point. Description, we can change that to be temporary calibration. Done. And then we're going to click measure. So right there, it is measuring. Excellent. So now you see 2 points, right? CPT1 and CPT, or the CPT1 measure, and the SCP, which is the survey control. So we're going to go back. At the top left hand side, there is a back button, and we're going to click on the ruler with the pen at the bottom left of your screen, and we are going to use the base shift option, which is kind of in the middle. So you just literally have to follow the instructions. So which one is the measure point? This is the one that where you just literally place the rover on top. It is one measure. And then which is the known point for which we know the coordinates? It is going to be this number 1. And you're going to click apply. Now you can see how there's a check mark where it says base shift applied. And now if you were to move the rover back into that SCP point number 1, that rover should be right on it, right? So like, of course, you know, I'm doing like a demo right now without being actually in the field, but if I were to click on this point 1, and if I click the stakeout, those values that you see at the top of the screen should be an inch or less. So if you see that number being much, you know, like very, very small, 0.04, 0.03, that is perfect. We have now calibrated to that single control point.